So, are you guys ready to laugh your alls off? I want to introduce to you the host of the evening, the lovely Miss Gabby Jesus.
Give it up for Micah. Oh my God, she's wonderful. Alzheimer's event. Oh, actually, Micah and I, we go back since high school, but I don't remember high school. I can remember by the more drinks, the more tickets you get, right? So basically, you know, forget about how much you're tipping tonight and just, you know, just go for it. I'm Gabby Jesus, Gabby Jesus to white people. Nice to meet you. I kind of look like Dora the Explorer grown up, but addicted to marijuana. It's hard when you live in Eugene, it is. Where you guys are all from Eugene, right? Everybody is Eugene. I love Eugene so much. This is the only place where I can still feel sexy and like not shave for like 5 years. I'm doing you a courtesy favor tonight with the leggings. Gosh, we have such a great show for you tonight. I'm just gonna go ahead and start it off. How do you guys feel about that? Yeah. Gosh, he's very funny. He's a really great friend of mine. At least I tell people that. And please give a warm welcome to Chaz Logan Hyde.
Thank you, Gabby. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming tonight. It's excellent. Thank you for coming. My name is Chaz. I'm named after an 80s men's cologne. It's not a joke yet. It's just a fact I deal with in life every day. One interesting lottery ticket in life, though, where I look like Macaulay Culkin with heroin addiction. Nailing it every day. It's awesome. He had a heroin addiction. He got out of it. I just grew into this face from a young age. Let's keep it forever. It's awesome. I have some things in common with Kevin McAllister from Home Alone. Like his dad left him home alone, my dad left me home alone too. For 18 years. And then 9 more after that. It's like the weirdest way I could tell you. I'm 27. I'm Chaz, I'm 27. Nice to meet you. Hi. I'm not from Eugene, I'm from Tennessee. I've lived here in Eugene for a year now, but oh, thank God. Yeah, nailing it. But my family seems to think we're all Cherokee for some reason. I guess just based on where we live. But I've looked in the mirror before. That's not true at all. I don't have any. No. I have a Dutch head on a Dutch body. I came out of a Dutch oven. I recently visited Tennessee, though, like a few months back. It was very difficult to get over there. I don't know how to read a boarding pass, apparently, and I spent 16 hours in the Denver airport. That was fun. I just watched planes take off and land over and over. I spent the Denver airport train. I rode it 96 times, just to kill time. Like, I'm not bragging, but if you find yourself in my situation, just try and beat my record. Have you ever been curious about what the invention of horsepower was like? Say like, it was just any other day, 1814, some guy putting a horse on a wagon. He was like, wait a second, this is like a 1-horsepower wagon. I gotta tell some people about this. Tells too many people. Some asshole in that town just puts 152 horses on one wagon. We got the fastest wagon in town, man. It's gonna be awesome. It's got a bunch of confused horses, pissed off town folk. Derek! What are you, man? I told you that in confidence. What are you doing? You gotta leave town. Those were all of our horses, man. I don't know what you were doing. Why is your name Derek? It's 1814. No one's named Derek in this town. What's a phone booth? Where are you going? Where'd the phone booth go? Did you guys see Derek? Derek who? Yeah. Yes. I like this tube that just randomly is going into the stage. It's interesting. I also don't understand why people commit suicide in their garage with their cars, like via monoxide poisoning, whatever. I never understood that. Why do you want to do it in your garage? You could do it anywhere. All you need is the hose. You could go to a beach, Mountain View top. It'd be real nice. Why do you want to look at boring shit you bought through your life and die to it? Seems stupid. Go to a beach, hook up the hose, sit there for a minute. You might have a therapeutic moment. It's like, you know what, I'm just going to go surf. Killing myself in this car isn't a good idea. You guys want to know what another stupid idea was? It's cursive typewriters. I don't know why that was a thing. It all looks like this now. No, it's like personalized cursive. No, I'm gonna make it mandated. This is how cursive is. Another stupid idea was bloodletting. It's scary as a society that we just stopped doing that, like just over 150 years ago. Because we used to be everywhere. It's what a barber shop is now. Like the red and white lines used to stand for blood and bandages. It used to bloodlet in barber shops. It's insane. I understood. It's like, I don't know, you had hiccups, tried to get rid of them, man. Apparently letting out 4 quarts of blood didn't do it. It's weird. I still feel like, come November, we might get a president who's totally down with bloodletting. Talking about Trump. We used to have a president who was into it. His name was George Washington. He bloodlet for some reason. You know what he died from? Bloodletting. He had a headache one day. He let out 6 pints of blood and he never recovered. That was our president. He should have been making the right choices. It's insane. It makes no sense to me. I learned when I went to Tennessee that my uncle is a total Trump supporter, which was terrifying. When he picked me up from the airport, we passed a Trump billboard and I laughed at it, which is what you should do. And he was like, what are you laughing at? And I was like, the Trump billboard, obviously. And it was like 5 solid beats of silence came over the car, and it was just like, well, you know, I was like, damn it, Nathan, you didn't have to show that you're a Trump supporter. Shouldn't have been surprised. He's a guy that still genuinely likes Audio Slave, and it should have been a dead giveaway that you're a Trump supporter still. And I apologize to Tom Morello for that. He doesn't deserve this. He's a great guitarist. This is a fun invention I want to try and sell. Let me see if you know what it's about. Spin it. Pull it. Twist it. Bop it. Correct. Oh, it's a fun toy as a child. I'm not a kid anymore. It's not that fun. But I think they could just like take that and just make it like an evil version of Bop It. It's like the fun, hey, DJ voice, just eliminate that, make him a little angrier, and just fucking bop it. Twist it. Spin it and pull it. Bop it. Kill your parents and don't tell them about it. Spin it. Build a doghouse for no reason. Bop it. This is Bop It speaking. What do you think Saturday? That time travel never existed and never will, or that it does and nothing important happened in your life or to merit any evidence of it towards you? Spin it! Hey, it's Bop It again. You know, making a Sudoku puzzle is just as hard as solving one. Spin it! Bop It again. Earth, Wind, and Fire were the first people on board with this thing. We don't need no water. Let this motherfucker burn. Twist it. Flick it. Grossest move in that game. Who came up with flick it? That's gross. No other ideas behind that, really? You gonna flick it? Disgusting. Not a fan. I did dabs recently, which could, explain a lot of this. I wrote most of it before I did dabs, so I don't have any excuse anymore. I did dabs for the first time. It was interesting. I forgot also that I had eaten an edible beforehand, before doing dabs. I was really messed up. It was not fun. Tunnel vision, darkness was coming in on me. And I stumble out of the bar to my friends, and I'm like, I feel funny. And I just sit down, and then I remember I'm an adult, and I went and I sat in a chair for 2 hours. That's a responsible thing to do. I said I feel funny for some reason. I wanted to say just trust fall and just fall down and give up and see what happens. I can see who my real friends are. If I wake up with bruises, apparently I don't have friends. It's not cool. I don't care. Like, don't. It's alright. Are you guys excited about the new Fast and Furious movie? No? It's an appropriate response. It's okay. I just don't know what they're going to call it this time, like Fast 4 Squared or something. I think they should call it Fast 8-Ball, and it's just Vin Diesel sitting in a car going through an 8-ball of cocaine. It feels like he's going fast, he's sitting perfectly still. He's furious. One thing about this town that shocked me beyond measure was nutria. Do you know what nutria are? Yeah. That's scary. A cat-sized rat, candy corn teeth. It's terrifying. It's like the first creature I battle in every RPG I play. It's insane. I can see their health bar. It's scary. I learned something about them. You can cut their tails off, turn it into an animal shelter for $15 a pop. Or someone was blatantly lying to me for some reason. Now, I don't know what to do with my bag of 15 dead nutria tails now. Where am I going to take that? I could try it out, but probably go to jail. At least get some weird looks pointed at me. Why did you bring that into our office? You're a terrible person. When I was young, do you know what Chuck E. Cheese is? Surely you do. It's the thing. We used to go to Chuck E. Cheese a lot. I had a terrible experience there at a young age. They don't allow me there anymore for some reason. Not for anything I did. I'm just, when you're a single adult male and you have no children, they don't want you in the restaurant for some reason. I just want to play in the ball pit. That's all I want to do. Well, I had a terrible experience. I was young and I was hanging out in the band room watching Chuck E. Cheese jam on the guitar. He was a robot. I didn't know that then. And then at the same time, another guy comes into the room wearing a Chuck E. Cheese outfit. So there's 2 Chuck E. Cheeses in one room now. And this fairy tale in my little head is unraveling quickly. Very quickly. And I was okay until he took his helmet off, but I still wasn't even upset then. I was just damaged as an individual. I'm still trying to shrug that off today. I just forgot about everything. Goddamn Chuck E. Cheese. You want to hear a terrible impression? Yeah? This is DMX at a crosswalk. Stop, walk, go down to the shop. Whoa, its prices are low. I told you it was terrible. Make sure to tell you first. One more before I go through. Also, 6, 7. A lot of crap happened to me at a young age. It made me grow up quick. I don't know. My mom used to date an amateur wrestler when I was 6. It was interesting. I call him an amateur wrestler because professional wrestlers don't hurt each other. All they did was injure each other every week to the point where they had to call off shows because everyone has broken arms and shit. It was terrible. But his name was Eric Love. Eric Love. And he was a bad guy, which made no sense given his name. It's you should be a good guy, right? And he just would yell at the audience and have a chain down his pants for some weird reason. And just bounce around and be a goofy head person. I don't know. But I wanted to do what he did for some reason. I chose the wrong idol at a young age. And I was like, oh, he bounces off the ropes, cool. And I found some plywood. I'm I'm gonna bounce off the plywood and be like him, cool. Did that a few times, too many. It wasn't one piece of plywood, it was 35 pieces of plywood that came crashing down on my 6-year-old soft body. Yeah, I know, that's a weird thing to say, soft 6-year-old body. But I was terribly injured and rushed to the ER. And the only good thing that came out of it, that place got shut down. And it got turned into a hookah bar. Because of me. I did that for my community. It's still there, too. And that just goes to show you, If you just put effort, patience, try real hard, maybe injure yourself in the process, you can do anything, guys. Absolutely. I think that's all my time, though. Thank you for listening to me, and thank you all for coming, too.